Page 6, Morning Greeting. 3/8 times, so an eighth note gets a count. We're in the key of G major, so all the F's are going to be sharped. Now let's look at this one hand at a time here. Here's some suggestions. For the right hand, these eighth notes, well, if an eighth note gets a count, just that's it. You're in G position, 1, 2, 3, 1, and that D's taut. So you don't play it again, hang on to it. Again, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Then spread out all the way up to an octave. Then claps. And now we're going to do more or less a G major scale coming down. You need to repeat that, but let's go on. Come down here. G, A. Hopefully that's not a problem. Okay. Next line. You're in the first measure's here. And then you come down to the D position. You got to measure rest. By the way, when you finish that A, you got to get out of the way immediately because the left hand needs that spot. So I'll come back to that. So you're up here. And you're back to what you were doing at the beginning. Left hand, I like their fingering. It's 3-1 and then a 5-2. See, we don't want to move around anymore than we have to. This allows us to do both of these. Until you get to the second line after the repeat signs, that's measure 9. See the numbers at the beginning of each line in boxes, those are measure numbers. You count over. So 7, 8, 9, measure 9. It's just the left hand gets the melody is all. And then treble clef. It's third line down, third measure. Or measure 15. You're up here. And then bass clef, you're back down here again. 3-1, 5-2. Put the hands together. Play this all legato for now. We'll deal with the articulation later. Right now it's all legato. Right there, when I play that F sharp, the left hand comes up. Now, go on, the next measure, right hand comes down. Fine, let's go down to the next line here. See, as you're playing this in the right hand, get the left hand up over it and be ready to go. It's going to play those same notes, and then the right hand's up here. So to start at the beginning of that line again, you're here. Then you're back to what you were doing at the beginning. As far as the articulation goes, it's all connected. See, at the beginning between the stabs it says legato. I mean, just connect it all. Dynamic wise, it starts out moderately soft, and this is going to be for the eighth notes. These dotted quarter note chords, keep them soft. Wherever they are, keep them soft. So here, this is moderately soft, sort of soft. Keep everything else down under it. Now after the repeat signs in the second line there, now it's loud, but that's the eighth notes. Keep the right hand under that. Then you have a decrescendo in the third line. You're going to go down to moderately soft, but not until the last two measures. So you're loud. Right there. It's moderately soft, it's supposed to be. So you plan it out from loud to moderately soft, and you have 4 measures to do it in. So maybe the first couple measures you're staying fairly loud. And then you come down to moderately loud here. And then you back, the last 3 is where you finally come down to moderately soft. In the last line there's a crescendo. It doesn't tell you how loud to get. You could go up to loud or maybe moderately loud. You have to experiment. And what does it feel right? Because you got to get to know the piece well enough that you're not thinking about mechanics. You're listening to the music and getting into the music. So here, this probably would be the loudest part. And then the last two measures come back down. Speed-wise, it's allegretto. But I have a problem with their allegretto here. If I do the metronome at the lower range that they're suggesting, that's a dotted quarter note is going to do that. That would be about this. Yeah, that's a little fast. I mean, if you can play these pieces that quickly and that easily, maybe this book is too easy for you. You need to go to another one. I'm not sure. Or maybe you're just sight reading this. Not sure what's going on here. But I would not worry about trying to take this that fast. I suggest you take it at your speed. What can you do this? Because those eighth note pulses have to be even. No hesitations anywhere. It doesn't slow down or speed up anywhere. It's going. I think this is fine right here. You can play the whole thing at a nice steady pace like that, whatever. That's good. But if you're faster, all right, I don't know. I would like to play this with you very slowly to double check the notes and the rhythms. Not going to do dynamics, but I am going to do both repeats. So I'll give us 3 counts. That's 3 eighth notes. Now let's play it together slowly. 1, ready, go. Repeat. One, two, rest. Repeat. Rest.